Welcome to Gruesome Glenn's Friday Fright Night. I'm Gruesome Glenn Chadbourne, the mouthpiece of the macabre. I'm thirsty. Introducing horror flicks is thirsty work. Tonight, we have a classic, White Zombie from 1932, starring Bela Lugosi. And an interesting feature on this movie, it was the first time, I believe the first time, I'm pretty sure, pretty rock solid, that the term zombie was introduced to the American public through film. And it takes place on an island with voodoo involved and the reanimated corpses and the whole ball of wax. But there's a lot more to it than that. It's a fine old film and Lugosi's personal favorite. And I believe that he directed certain segments of the film. So without further ado, let's enjoy White Zombie.
Looks like a burial.
In the road? Driver, what is it?
It's a funeral, mademoiselle. They're afraid of the men who steal dead bodies. So they dig the grave in the middle of the road, where people pass all of the time.
Well, that's a cheerful introduction for you to our West Indies.
Do you know where is the house of Monsieur Beaumont? Zombie! Allez, allez!
It's got like hands clutching you.
Why did you drive like that, you fool? We might have been killed.
Worse than that, monsieur. We might have been caught.
Caught? By whom? Those men you spoke to?
They are not men, monsieur. They are dead bodies.
Dead?
Yes, monsieur. Zombies. The living dead. Corpses taken from their graves. Or made to work in sugar mills and fields at night. Look! Here they come!
Look. Look.
Excuse me, please. Have you got a match? Did I frighten you? I'm sorry. I'm ugly enough, I suppose.
Oh, no, it wasn't you. Something happened back on the road there. We stopped to speak to some men. Our driver told us they weren't men at all. He said they were corpses. Corpses? Surely you don't believe it, do you?
No. Well, I don't know. Haiti is full of nonsense and superstition. They're always mixed up with a lot of mysteries that'll turn your hair gray. I've been a missionary here for, 30 years, and at times, I don't know what to think. Come, let's go in the house.
Oh, yes.
Huh?
Come, Dick.
Is Mr. Beaumont in?
You're expected, Dr. Bruner.
Yes, I've been sent for to marry someone. Maybe. Oh, yes, excuse me. How long is it that you know Mr. Beaumont?
Oh, only a few days. Madeline introduced him on the docks in Port-au-Prince.
And you?
I met him on the ship coming from New York. He was very kind during the voyage.
So Madeline and I planned to be married the moment she arrived. But Mr. Beaumont persuaded us to come here. He promised to take me out of the bank at Port-au-Prince and send me to New York as his agent.
Strange. Very strange.
I'll tell Mr. Beaumont you're here.
Yeah.
It's all right, isn't it, Doctor?
Oh, I guess so. You see, I've only met Mr. Beaumont once or twice, but he never struck me like a man that would take the trouble to play fairy godfather to a young couple like you. Unless
what, sir?
I suppose you'll think I'm a meddling old fool, but I'd feel a good deal better if you'd clear out of this place after you're married and have nothing more to do with Mr. Beaumont.
The young people have arrived, sir, and Dr. Bruner. They're waiting in the reception hall.
Show them to their room and tell them I'm out.
Yes.
No, wait. Perhaps I'd better see them. It might look odd if I didn't.
Very odd, sir. Especially as Dr. Bruner is a trifle skeptical as to your motives, sir.
Never mind my motives. Has that other person sent word yet?
No, sir, not yet.
Yes, indeed. Oh, yes, of course. I'm sure Neil will make a very good agent. But you must be tired after your drive. You'll get some rest. Silver. Silver will show you to your rooms.
This way, please.
Delighted to see you again, Monsieur Beaumont. Please. Please. I'm sorry that kept you waiting, monsieur. I have been on a journey, seeking men for my mill.
Men?
They work faithfully, and they are not worried about long hours. You could make good use of men like mine on your plantation.
No. That's not what I want.
Then perhaps you wish to talk about the young lady who came to your house this evening.
You've seen her? When?
On the road tonight. There was a young man with her.
They're to be married tonight. You've waited too long to do anything.
What do you want me to do?
If she were to disappear for a month,
And what do you hope to gain by her disappearance?
everything.
Everything. Do you think she will forget her lover in a month?
Just give me a month. One little month.
Not in a month. Nor even a year. I have looked into her eyes. She is deep in love. But not with you.
They're to be married within an hour. There must be a way.
There is a way. The cost. The cost is heavy.
You give me what I want, and you may ask anything. No. Not that.
Only a pinpoint, Monsieur Beaumont, in a glass of wine. Or perhaps a flower. Take it. The time is very brief. You must do your share if I'm to help you. Keep it, monsieur. Keep it. You may change your mind. Send me word when you use it.
I'll find another way.
There is no other way.
Mademoiselle.
I love you, Madeline, more than anything else in this whole world, dear. Heaven or hell lies in this little moment for me. You can raise me up to paradise, or you can blast my world into nothingness. There's time even yet, dear. I can make you the envy of every woman. I'd give my life to make you happy. Oh, listen to me, dear, before it's too late.
Don't. Please.
Don't go into that room. We can be in Port-au-Prince in half an hour. There's a boat sailing at midnight.
You've been so wonderful. Don't spoil everything. Now.
One last gift before I lose you forever.
We are gathered together here in the sight of God and in the face of this company to join together this man, this woman in holy matrimony. Stay. This is the night of night.
A toast to the bride, to beauty's queen. Gladly, my lord.
Leave but a kiss. Fair gypsy, read my fortune. What do you like?
I see happiness. I see love. Far more than you deserve.
Is that all?
No. I see
What is it?
I see death.
Madam. Madeline, what's wrong? Madeline, my dear, please.
Grave of our Lord and Savior, and the love of God, and the fellowship of his angels be with us evermore. Amen.
Zombies.
Yes, they are my servants. Did you think we could do it alone? In their lifetime, they were my enemies. Legault, the witch doctor, once my master. Secrets I tortured out of him. Van Gelder, the swine, swollen with riches. He fought against my spells until the last. Him, yes, I have troubled tight. His Excellency Richard, once Minister of the Interior. Garcia, Brigand Chief. Marquis, Captain of Gendarmerie. And this is Chauvin, the High Executioner, who almost executed me. I took them, just as we will take this one. But what if they regain their souls? They would tear me to pieces. And that, my friend, shall never be.
There's two explanations that strike me. Either the body was stolen by members of a death cult that use human bones in their ceremonies, or else...
Or else what?
She's not dead.
Not dead? Are you mad? I saw her die. The doctor signed a certificate. I saw them bury her.
Now, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm not mad. But I've lived in these islands for a good many years. And I've seen things with my eyes that made me think I was crazy. There's superstitions in Haiti that the natives brought here from Africa. Some of them can be traced back as far as ancient Egypt. And beyond that yet, in the countries that was old when Egypt was young.
Yes, but what has that to do with Madeline? I kissed her as she lay there in the coffin. And her lips were cold.
Let me explain. Now, just a minute. I'll explain. Wherever there is a superstition, you will find there is also a practice. Now, do you remember what your driver told you the night he took you to Beaumont's house?
Oh, about those horrible creatures we saw.
Yeah.
He said they were corpses, taken from their grave.
That's it. Now, wait. Now, that's the superstition. Now for the practice. The ghouls that steal the dead corpses from the graves are supposed to put them there in the first place.
Do you mean that Madeline was murdered so that somebody could steal her dead body? Ah, nonsense.
No. Not her body, yes, but not her dead body. That's what I mean.
Well, surely you don't think she's alive in the hands of natives? Oh, no, better dead than that.
Excuse me, please. Have you got a match? Thank you.
You don't believe that, do you?
Say, there's been lots of people that's been pronounced dead that came alive again and lived for years. Now, if nature can play pranks like that, why isn't it possible to play pranks with nature?
Oh, I don't know.
Your driver believed he saw dead men walking. He didn't. What he saw was men alive and everything but this and this.
Oh, the whole thing has me confused. I just can't understand it.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I've been trying for years to get to the bottom of this thing. To separate what you call fact from fiction. The law of Haiti acknowledges the possibility of being buried alive. Here it is in the penal code. I'll read it for you. It's in French. Do you speak French?
No.
Excuse me, please. Have you got a match?
Right here. Here's one.
Oh, thank you. I didn't see it. I'll translate it for you, if you should fail. Article 749. The use of drugs or other practices which produce lethargic coma or lifeless sleep shall be considered attempted murder.
Yes.
Attempted.
Yes, I see.
Yeah, all right, all right. If the person has been buried alive, the act should be considered murder, no matter what result follows.
Beaumont. Say, you said that you couldn't understand why he was so interested in that. Do you think he did this?
No, I think it's native work. Native work, exactly. Of course, if you want to, we can go to Beaumont's house first. If I can get home...
Can't the authorities help?
Neil, my boy, you don't know these islands. The native authorities are afraid to meddle. I'm not. I got friends natives. They'll tell me things down if we ever get out of it. Because I'm a preacher, they think I'm a magician. Before we get through with this thing, we may uncover sins that even the devil would be ashamed. Oh, these witch doctors.
Still plenty of time to come and be served at the refreshment center before showtime.
next show will start in 6 minutes.
With mustard and relish, you'll guarantee mouth-watering satisfaction. And now he slips his costume on a beautiful golden bun. There's his cue to go out on stage.
He's the natural.
He's the rage. Meet this personality at our refreshment counter. Treat the family.
Something different for a change? Then try the perfect refreshment. Chili Dilly, a delicious pickle treat that's spiced just right for every bite. Economical, too. There's no waste. You eat every bit of the juicy goodness of Chili Dilly. How about trying one right now? Chili Dilly, on sale at our concession stand. You'll love them.
Intermission time. I dare say with this movie, had it not perhaps been for a movie, White Zombie, we wouldn't have The Walking Dead. And before The Walking Dead, which is a huge success on television, we probably wouldn't have had many movies with also, except for the great George Romero, who rekindled the zombie franchise with the classic Night of the Living Dead and all the sequels that went along with it. And so really a great debt is owed to Bela Lugosi and the filmmakers for 1932's White Zombie, which is a great old picture. And while I've got you here, LCTV can use all the contributions and goodwill that it can get from the public. We strive to bring you a lot of great entertainment, and people work hard, and we try and do our best. So please do your best by us. So tip your bars and waitresses, right, folks? And without further ado, back to the last reel of White Zombie.
Madeline. Foolish things. They can't bring back the light to those eyes. I was mad to do this. But if you'd have smiled on me, I'd have done anything for you, given you anything. I thought that beauty alone would satisfy. But the soul is gone. I can't bear those empty, staring eyes. Oh, forgive me, Madeline, forgive me. I can't bear it any longer. I must take you back.
Back to the grave, monsieur?
No. You must put the light back into her eyes and bring laughter to her lips. She must be gay and happy again.
You paint a charming picture, monsieur. One that I should like to see myself.
You must bring her back.
Aren't you a trifle afraid, monsieur? How do you suppose those eyes will regard you when the brain is able to understand?
Better to see hatred in them than that dreadful emptiness.
Perhaps you're right. It would be a pity to destroy such a lovely flower. Let's drink to the future of this flower. A glass of wine?
Silver, bring wine. We have a toast to drink.
To the future, monsieur. Only a pinpoint, monsieur, in a flower, or perhaps a glass of wine.
What are you trying to do to me?
I have other plans for mademoiselle. And I'm afraid you might not agree. I have taken a fancy to you, monsieur.
Silver! Silver!
The future, monsieur.
They ought to be picking up an old witch doctor around here pretty soon. His name is Pierre. I've known him for years. He's a great old fella. I don't know just where we find him.
Come, son. There are evil spirits in the road. I will give you an awanga. And here is one for the eye. Young man, he's sick with fever.
Here, say, wait a minute. We can't afford to have you sick. Neil, why don't you go over there? We got a hard day before us tomorrow. Now then, Pierre, come on. He's gone. We can talk.
It is a dangerous thing you ask me to do.
Oh, well, now, listen here, you know. We're old friends, you and me, and I want to go on.
Turn back before it is too late.
Oh, no. I've come too far to turn back now.
I'm too old to go all the way with you.
Well, listen. Can't you get somebody to go with us?
My people are afraid of the mountain.
Why?
Because it is called the land of the living dead.
Well, have you ever been there?
I am the only man that ever came from there alive. There is an evil spirit man that is called murder. Come, I can tell you all about what it is.
Vultures. Just as old Pierre said, a cloud of vultures always hovers over the house of the living dead.
Madeline. Is she there?
No.
Oh, I must go and see.
No, Neil, my boy. Please, lie down and rest. Please. You'll feel stronger in the morning. You rest. Let me go up and see what I can do.
is she so restless tonight? Perhaps she remembers something. They never remember anything when they are like that. No? Because he's cut off.
Madeline. Madeline.
No. I can't. You must. It's your turn. Let her on the way. Shh. He might hear you. No, I can't stand it. I'm going to run away. He'll find you and make you like her.
Can you still hear me? It is unfortunate you are no longer able to speak. I should be interested to hear you describe your symptoms. You see, you are the first man to know what is happening. None of the others did. You refused to shake hands once. I remember. Well. We understand each other better now.
Madeline, I found you. You're alive. Alive. What's the matter? It's I, Neil. Oh, my darling. What have they done to you?
Who are you? And what are they? For you, my friend, they are the angels of death.
Don't you know me, dear? It's Neil.
I could swear. For a moment, she recognized you. Come on, don't let him get away.
Madeline, my darling.
I dreamed.
Excuse me, please. Have you got a match?
Well, we hope you've enjoyed White Zombie. It is a classic old flick. Bela Lugosi was a young guy when he made it. Like I say, it was helmed in 1932, so a moon or two ago. And Bela, of course, was among the top 4 or 5 actors known for his contribution to the horror genre. And, of course, most notably probably for Dracula. But White Zombie stands alongside the greats, in my book. And it's a great old flick. Well, look, thank you very much. We'll see you next time around. Spooky.
Who's there?
It's me, Mr. Martin. Did you hear it, too?
Hear it? I haven't slept a wink all night. There it is again.
It sounds like a xylophone.
Whatever it is, I don't like it. McNose, was that you making all that noise?
No, sir. Maybe it's your Uncle Mosby.
What's he doing here?
My Uncle Mosby was shot in the Civil War. You know that.
I know he was a band leader, too, and he still makes music.
It's unfair to the rest of the family. When a man is gone, he ought to stay in the graveyard where he belongs.
Oh. Are you sure your Uncle Mosby was shot?
That's what we always thought. Oh, let's get out of here. And he's been dead for 60 years.
Only way shot him.
Scat.
Scat.
Oh.
Scat.
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 Scat. Oh.
Right this way, Mr. Martin. I think I've got your ghost corner.
Is it Uncle Mosby?
No, it's just mice. That's what I thought it was all the time.
That's why you slept last night in the lawn?
What kept you out there?
Uncle Mosby.
Yeah.
Mr. Martin, is the bar downstairs and see the
Right down, Magnolia. Armor, and you've got something to talk about, you know. And Magnolia, you're not going to fix that thing? Oh, fix it. Don't be talking all this. Altogether, I'm sure you'll find this a very, very nice, quiet little place. Who are you? The constable or the village idiot?
I'm the constable.
During the Civil War, Stonewall Jackson presented those to my Uncle Mosby.
For being the best xylophone player.
Bandmaster.
All I ever heard was a xylophone.
You take care of the inventory. I'll give the family history.
Yes, sir.
Yes. What's the price on these?
The pair is listed at $2,000.
Look at the workmanship. Inlaid with silver. $2,000? Very, very reasonable. Miss Smith, this is a business meeting.
I'm sorry, Mr. Martin.
Sorry, nothing. But think of the history of those things. Originally brought over by General Lafayette to George Washington. George Washington gave them to his son, and his son gave them to his son.
Look.
Go sit down, please. Go sit down somewhere, please. The son gave him to Stonewall Lafayette. The father. Well, anyway, my Uncle Mosby got them. Really, I hate to let go of them.
Oh, that's a shame.
Had them for 70 years. There wasn't a scratch on them. This will come out of your salary.
Look.
Constable! Thanks. My Uncle Mosby knew this. He'd probably turn right over in his grave.
He has. Oh, Mr. Martin. Oh, look.
Shut up.
The dinner is served.
The guests to dinner. Take them to dinner, miss.
This is a lovely dinner.
Thanks.
Mr. Martin, I like this place.
You
know, I went to a party one time.
After good night's rest, Miss Cummings, I'm
stuck
sure.
a cigarette, little thing like that right in the hat.
I was saying, Miss Cummings, after
Well,
good
they
night.
all started laughing like, you know how they go. Then they can go right. Huh?
Please.
Well,
Miss Cummings.
tell me.
I said please. Where was I?
After a good night's sleep.
Yeah. After a good night's rest here, Mr. Cummings, I know you're just going to love this place. You know... mice in the attic. You set those mice traps?
Yeah, 8 of them.
You'll never catch what's playing that with a mousetrap.
You see, my Uncle Mosby was a great musician in the Civil War. After he died, he left a lot of his instruments up there, see?
Bless him. He's up there with them.
And, you know, the mice, you know, they hop all over them and kind of cute, eh?
How strange.
Oh, I don't know. You know, they...
Those are mice that should be in vaudeville.
Oh, they're good.
You ought to hear him play peasants and poets.
And you say the 300 acres goes with the house?
Yes, that's right, Mr. Cummings.
That's a lot of oil property. Earl, that's good property.
Say, in the morning, I'll show you the finest grove of pines you ever saw. Say,
What's that? Don't you like to hear the whisk windle through the pines? Sounds kind of scary. Yeah.
what? Can't you look out for that cigarette?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Sorry, my foot.
Has a restful atmosphere.
Yes.
Wouldn't your uncle be surprised if you came back today?
They never come back. Once they're gone, they're supposed to stay away.
Ow! Ow!
Mar.
Ow!
Mar.
I think there's something under the table.
You think there is? I know there is.
Oh.
Just my fault. Excuse me. Did it touch you, too? Touch me. I'm holding it. Excuse me. I slipped.
Go away.
What's the matter?
There must be a dog under the table. Mine with a cold nose.
Here, doggy. Just a dog.
Good evening, folks. Save a bone for me.
Don't do that.
What is it?
I don't know.
It's up to you to shut it out.
It's your house.
Take your gun. It doesn't look like Uncle Mosby. Give me some of those clothes. You're going to get out of here. You big coward. You give me some of those.
This is the worst thing I've ever had in my life.
Pete will ring the front doorbell. The constable will have to answer it. And when he does, we'll slit his throat.
Don't cut my throat! Don't cut my throat!
Why didn't he answer that door? The big coward. I'll answer it myself. Come in. Dad, Frankie. I was never so glad to see anyone in all my life.
Is anything wrong?
Wrong. I'm going cuckoo.
If you marry me, you'll be the best protected person in this county.
Oh, what an hour for a proposal.
True love has no hours. If that's for me, tell him I'm not here. Let go.
Frankie! Oh, I'm so glad you're here. Oh, so many funny things have been happening.
So I see. Are you alone?
No, yes, practically.
Well, so long as you're all right, Frank and I better get to bed. Good night.
They're gone. Oh, that was a close call. Remember, no matter what happens, I must tell you what's nearest my heart.
Hadn't you better let us out first?
Listen. Did you see?
No! No!
Wait a minute. It's me, Marge.
Oh! Don't go that way. Don't go that way. Come this way.
Let's run.
I can't.
I can.
Don't.
Good evening, Constable.
Good evening, Rover.
Jones is the name.
Wouldn't surprise me if he said he was the Queen of Sheba.
What's that?
I don't know.
Look.
I can't.
Please look.
Good evening, Mr. Martin.
Good evening.
There's a ghost right behind you.
There's something behind you. The dog just told me. Constable, my head. You're all right. Trying to put something on you. It's not the matter. Get off me. What's Get off me.
Homer! Your Halloween party's over. Take out that mask. Now get out of here. Get out of here.
Beat it. Come on,
Get out of here.
You too.
Say, what's this all about?
Your property here is full of oil, and they're trying to get it.
Oil?
Yes.
Now I understand. Uncle Mosby, ghosts. My son and all over those... Hey, never point a gun at nobody, will you, please? I love you. My son.
Suffering cats.
Frighty!
Oh, Mr. Martin! Mr. Martin! Wait a minute, I forgot. It's me.
Your secretary, Marge.
And future daughter-in-law.
I'm through with this police business.
No!